Alright, so I started with a kind of figure. It was the thingy-mabobber. Yeah, that. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, so I'm sorry about the past 2 weeks. I have been missing videos. I'm going to make that up and make 3 videos this week. This one is for tomorrow on Saturday, the days that I said that I would normally be posting them. Another one, no clue when it is going to be. That's going to be a time lapse, and I'm going to be drawing the building that I have on my page, the top picture. And then the third one, I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. So yeah, let's begin. This one is going to also be the Dragon Wings. My computer crashed and I was trying to post it last Saturday, but being that my computer crashed, I was unable to do that. So let's try it again. I rebooted my computer, so it should all work out just fine and dandy now. Okay, so we're just gonna do a sideways thing. That's like that. Like that. And what I've done is, this is the video on bat wings, but I normally try to make, since he's kind of facing to the side, I'm trying to make this one smaller than this one. This one's going to be huge-ish. And this one is going to be small-ish. So just do kind of like a curving line right here. And let's make it up a little bit. That is the wing. I'm just kidding. I have finished moving. Sorry, didn't mean to bump that. I have finished moving my room. There's still a ton of furniture I want, so I'm still working on getting all that for the videos, so I can just do that. And yeah, so I did notice with my last video that I did talk really quietly, so I'm trying to talk louder. Also, I'm in the dining room of my new house right now. And what was that? Oh, that was my cat. Okay, so I'm home alone right now. But this wing is going to kind of connect right to the body. I kind of go back and forth in between them till they connect. I want it to be about there. So that's the outline of one wing. I'm not gonna do like, wow, this lighting is making really crap. School's out and I forgot what. Anyway, I'll just forget about that before this video gets too lengthy. And then for this one, we're gonna start up here actually, and that looks really weird. Never mind, I'm not gonna start up there. I'm gonna start where I started before, except this one is going to be bigger, much bigger. I'm gonna have a curve up a little bit, so it looks more weird. And those lines look horrible. Okay, so with that, I can't see it because the camera is in the way. I mean, the stand is in the way. So hopefully this looks good on the camera. Otherwise, just let me know and I'll look forward to buying a new stuff like I have been. Okay, so same thing on the side. We're gonna go across. I'm sorry about pre-drawing a character. The original one of this was really long, and I didn't want the video to be too long. I know it's wings and it's drawing. It's kind of hard not to be long on those kind of things, but I'm doing my best not to make it so it's long. So there will be time lapse. I don't know how much, and being that I'm still working out the kinks for music, I have the time lapse down. Don't worry about that. But I'm trying to get the music try to figure out how to do that now. So, and I'm using Windows Movie Maker. And yeah. So, with that, those are our wings. We are done with the video. I am just joking. Those do not look like bat wings. I don't even know what those are. They're like squares. Okay, so from here, we are going to do little lines. See it right there? That's going to be the bones, but let's hold off on that. Okay, sorry, my mom called. My little brother is on his way, which means this video is going to be interrupted, and the lighting isn't going to be as good when I draw again. So, prepare for a different environment, and I apologize for that. Okay, so from here, I have a ball. I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm putting the ball there because this is where I'm going to draw the fingers, as I like to call them, because that's just what they seem like to me. So, this goes there. I'm trying to make it sharp and pointy and spooky. Okay. So, do the same thing on both sides. Make them face the, whatchamacallit. Make him face that thing. Right there. The opposite sides that the wings are turning. And then we go from there, then we move over here. And we don't have to be detailed with this part. Just draw some lines. Also, I wanted to mention that some people have problems. Everybody has problems, actually. It's not just like I'm just an individual that has the problem of not being able to make straight lines very well, kind of thing. That's a problem everybody has, so don't worry about it too much. All you have to do is like kind of do small lines. Like, as you notice, I kind of sketch the lines and do small lines. I think most people do that. So yeah, just a tip. Same thing on this side. Then we turn this. Don't turn the paper, as hard as it may be to not do. And then this one here. This one here. You can definitely tell the difference. Okay, this one, I don't want it to be there. I want it to go there. So, this video is going to not be as well, go as well as I hope it would be. But, nonetheless, it's still a video. And, yeah. I'm still teaching people how to draw. So, I'm not moving. I'm so used to saying that now. I'm going to Colorado for a couple weeks. So, that's where I'm going to be filming. I don't know what I'm going to be using to draw on or anything else. I might do what I normally do. I am not sure. But, yeah, that's basically my life. Okay, so, from here, we're going to add the little U thingies. This side, don't worry about the spaces as much. Like, you don't have to make them all the same. It doesn't matter. It just depends on what you want to do with the wings. Since I'm expecting that you're going to be drawing this for something other than my video, and then you're just going to give up on it later. But you never know. People do that. So for this side, just try to make them all about the same. It's kind of hard to do because the spaces get bigger. But make them all about the same height because it's at an angle. So you want to try to make it look like it's still at an angle and it's not going to change from that. So now you can see the bat wings. I'm probably going to pause the video and move in a second. That way this video doesn't get messed up. I don't know where I'm going to move over to you, but the lighting is definitely not going to be as good. Or I could pause it and somehow get everybody out of this room, which is highly doubtful. So let's get as much done as we can while we wait for our doom to come. Okay, so we're going to go to the bones. And for this, try to make sure that the bones don't curve. It seems like everybody wants to call me today. So let's continue. So from here, let's go to the bone. And like I said, don't try your best not to make it bend, curve, because it's tendons and other things. I'm not a doctor, so I don't have to worry about knowing all those. And I'm done with Al, finally! So, yeah. Anywho, let's move on, shall we? Then we have this piece right here. And make this kind of like a V, because we will be adding more bones later. I'm probably going to stop the video in a second and move to a different location. We're running away. Why? Because I'm on the run. I'm just kidding. Okay, so with that, you can see what it's going to look like now, besides just a kid standing there with no legs and a smug look. I think I might change the ears though and make them like pointy, make them elvish. And I hear people outside, so I'm going to switch the environment and I will be back in a second. Okay, so I lucked out and I got everybody to leave the area for a little bit so we can finish this lesson. Okay, so with, I don't even know where I was. Oh yeah, I was doing the bone thingy. The bone thingy. Okay, so I don't even know what I was talking about. So let's start all over, shall we? So do like a little V thingy right here. I think I already said that, so just disregard this. And the noises you hear, my mother. Can't wait to move. Let's do like another one there, just to make it seem more realistic. That one bends, that's, oh well. Anyway, okay, next part. So, I'm not even gonna do that ever again. Don't ever do that again, Zach. Ever. Okay, so, we're going to make some bones, shall we? Starting with a light line right here. So do this line if you're following along, and with this line we will make the finger bones. You may think, what? Finger bones? But trust me, you'll see what I mean in a second. You will see, my friends, my viewers, my whatever. Okay. So, with this, we shall go on to the fingers. So, I think I'm going to do time-lapse with the other side, and then finish. Just because I want this video to be short-ish. It's already going to be lengthy. So, right here, as you can see, what I did there was I did a V at the end of the bone, right where this line is, and then I did another V, like another arrow pointing at the end that we just finished, starting the other part of the bone, and that'll trail over there, so that'll make one bone. And then we don't have to do this, but we can make this pointier, make it more dangerous, scarier, whatever you'd like to call it. Make them look BA. whatever you want. This is your drawing. I am just helping. Okay, so with here, we will do the same thing on every single part. And see how this curves. We kind of just want to follow that curve over to, and that looks really messy, over to the pointy part. And then each part, we're going to do the same thing on both sides. Trust me, I don't like time-lapse, so I'm going to do my best with all of my videos not to do time-lapse. I know that my next one is going to be in time-lapsed. It's just because I want to make a commercial for my my channel, so that way I can get more subscribers, get more people to view my videos. So that is what I will be doing. So with that, we will finish that side. Now to the other side. I am going to go into time-lapse. Never mind, I'm not, because it's not very much. So let's just do this quickly. The sooner we are done, the better. Because I am 100% sure that no one wants to sit and watch a 2-hour-long video of me babbling on and on about random stuff that is irrelevant to the topic. Like, yeah, I don't know what to talk about now. How to say that. Okay, so now that we have that, we will do the bones and call it a day. Just kidding. We still have... Once we finish the bones, then we'll put more details into it. Make it more fun. And I'm adding like little V's connecting to the bones, just to make it look cooler. You don't have to do that. Just looks weird having the ball there, but it'll be erased. I had a really good eraser once. Wanna know what happened to it? I lost it in I'm just kidding. I don't know where it went. I had it, and since I'm going to Colorado, I should find it again, because I don't know where it went. Worst case scenario, I have to go buy a new one. Like, the one that I have was, like, didn't make any eraser dust whatsoever. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it truly is believable. It is possible. In some parallel universe. Okay, so with this, we are done with that. The next part is going to be not as much of a important thing that we have to worry about. We basically are going to add wear and tear. I missed one right there. To put up a nasty, but horrible, horrible, horrible. And if you hear the cat meowing, which I'm not sure if the camera can hear it or not, you can barely hear me. That is my cat, and she kept me up all night last night. Anywho, so what we're going to do next is we are going to add wear and tear, as I like to call it, because, I mean, it just looks cooler, I think, than just having, oh, look at these brand new. This guy's like, I mean, if I had wings, I would use them all the time. I would fly around. I would be the amazing flying Batman. Except I actually have wings that are functional. So I'm just gonna add some little cut and bruises here to make it look more like it was used And then I guess I'm going to go into time lapse because this part's kind of simple. All you have to do is draw this, then I'll come out for a second and then explain what I'm going to do next. And that time I'm sure you heard that cat. Stupid cat. I don't mind cats sometimes. This one is worse than a bird. You know those annoying birds that like never stop squawking? Like, yeah, that's what my cat's like, except I think, if possible, more annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna go into time lapse and I'll finish up the wings and then I'll come out of time lapse and say what I'm gonna do next, and then that'll pretty much be the end of the video. Because I'm gonna do all my shading, which is not needed to be viewed unless you want it to look like the image does that you'll be seeing. And then yeah, so I finished that faster than I thought I would. So let's just do the time lapse when I'm shading. Don't you hate it when you've never done that? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I do not know. I was mumbling again. Worse than my grandpa. Worse than my grandpa. Well, I don't know. That's kind of hard to beat. Okay, so there are the wings. I'm going to go into time lapse and use my handy dandy, whatever it's called, Prismacolor, black Prismacolor. Man, okay, let's just begin, shall we? Time lapse time. So now that we have that, which looks kind of cool, I guess. I think that's it for this video. Like the video, that helps a lot. Subscribe, that helps also. I'm going to put a link in the after the video. I'm going to put 3 links that will have a my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. All feel free to follow me on those. That'll also be nice. So we can like, I'm trying to create a community with my viewers. So eventually I'll like, so I can communicate with them and they can like share what they've drawn with me. And if you follow, I mean, if you subscribe to Mark Riley, I would do that because he is the person that taught me everything that I know. And he's also the person that's helping, well, not he's not helping me really, but if you have followed him, then you know what I'm talking about for the community thing. And I'm gonna do these kind of games, which I'll have post like a picture, and the first person who guesses what the picture is based off of will get to choose what video they want to do next. Want to learn how to draw next. It could be anything. Well, except some kind of pornography. That would be bad. Okie doke. So, like, comment, subscribe. I will be back with another one in a couple days until I catch up with all the videos that I missed. Okay. Goodbye.